Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and it's time for October's Rainbow Magic with Crazy Craft Obsession. And this month our colors are black and white. And so I wasn't really sure how I wanted to incorporate that with the picture I had picked for 30 Days of Sketches. So I decided I would find a picture that was full of color and use that, and then find just a bunch of embellishments, papers, and inks with the black and white theme. There's a little silver in here, and I think maybe a pop of gold. But other than that, and this is about as bright as it's going to be. We went to go see the Taylor Swift movie concert on opening night. And so I thought this was a pretty darn bright picture, so it was perfect for the layout. So I'm going to bring in some black ink, and like I do on all of these Rainbow Magic ones. So I got my papers, my embellishments, my picture. So let's see how this goes. Okay, now I'm going to apologize now because I had taken a picture using my Apple Watch right before I started doing this, and I guess it was synced in because I didn't even notice until just now that I can see what I'm doing on my watch, and that's how busy I was. I was very intent on what I was doing, you all. Oh my gosh. This is entertaining. I've never done this before. I've only used my watch one other time to take a picture. Anywho, at some point I must bump the zoom on my watch and zoom in so close that all you see is like right in the middle of the layout. So this is going to be only like 5 minutes long. And I just slowed down the close up at the end so that I can talk about it. Oh my gosh, you all, I'm laughing at myself so hard right now. Okay, so I took this 6x6 stencil that I got off of Temu, and I just pushed black soot through in 4 different places. I knew that I was going to try and cover up that cross pattern with the picture and embellishments. So really, you're not seeing a break in this cool pattern. And I thought this was really a neat pattern because I don't want to do like music notes. Not that I have a stencil with music notes in it, but I wanted something kind of I don't know, artsy and kind of cool. And so I thought that this was a pretty neat stencil. So I mostly am just tearing a thin border, but then when I pick this really shiny paper from that, it's a Recollections Specialty Noir black and white papers. And when I picked this one, I wanted to make sure to show some of that through. I just felt like anything shiny and sparkly was fitting of a Taylor Swift layout, right? So, I mat it on a black and white diagonal, and then I mat it again on this black and silver paper, and that came from a Paper Studio paper pad called Stargazer. It was just a scrap left over from something I just did not that long ago, and it was sitting on my desk, and now I've pulled the paper pad out of my cabinet and it won't go back. Most of my embellishments that I'm using are from like that title and that black heart you can see on this very close. God. Those are from Vicky Bouton's print shop because there was a black and white collection that came with that. And so that, the little 7 card, that camera that you can see partially, quite a bit of what I'm using is actually from that. I also pulled some things from a Simple Stories, I was looking to see if it was Simple Stories and Echo Park, but no, they're both Simple Stories. One's Bro and Co, and the other one I think is like, I can't remember what it was called. Because I pulled anything musical, because I do have another layout to do from the Taylor Swift, but it's not black and white, so I can use all the other bits and pieces like tapes, like cassette tapes, y'all. Okay, so here's where I've slowed it down so that you all can see the whole layout completed. I swear, I have lost my ever-loving mind. So now I know in the future to keep an eye on my watch if I am recording. So that the 3D sticker on the far left says family is like music, some high notes, some low notes, but always a beautiful song. I thought that was super fitting because this is my family. That's my brother-in-law, my sister, me, my niece, and her boyfriend. And so what I've done is I added little words in different places that I thought were fitting of Taylor Swift or the concert. whatever it was. So Dream and Hope. And then I put this Kiss at Midnight. Not that I was doing any kissing at midnight, but she does have an album called Midnight. And so I thought that would be very fitting. I've got that little Paper Studio girl traced out, the little eyelashes all over because I thought those were really cute. I do have these acrylic music notes that I put on here, and those are Paper Studio as well. There's a tape that's one of the things from Simple Stories. That guitar is from the Simple Stories. That tag is from an Echo Park collection, I think. But I thought it would, looked good because it has the music and stuff on it. And other than that, I did tuck in like a little record that I cut in half and put half of it on one side and half on the other. I really love the way this turned out. I'm terribly sorry you all did not see the whole thing. I hope you'll go check out everybody else who is participating in Rainbow Magic this month and Crazy Craft Obsession. I hope you'll come back and see me again really soon. I promise I'll do better next time. Hope you have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love and with someone you love. Happy scrapping!